Holy mackerel. Thank you very much for resubbing. 19 months is a small, or I should say no small feat. Very impressive feat. Let's spin the wheel. What very cursed thing are we going to play today? I've not prepared anything, so it should be an interesting one. Booze of Monkey Island. Coming in from Finesse. Very good. So this is technically a first play. I have half a mind to table this to the next stream, as to get through some of the speedruns. In fact, I think I will do that. So we will play the Booze of Monkey Island on presumably Tuesday. It'll be our next first play. I should probably talk about this a little bit. Let me pull this out. And I'll bring y'all up here quick. So, there's an issue that I've been having, but there's an issue on the channel, right, where we've got a lot of first plays. They take a significant amount of time to play through them. And we also have a bunch of other entries on the wheel that are speed runs. And as anyone who's watched this channel for a while, we have not done oh, Booze is really short? Okay, maybe you've got me turned around on it. We did hit it right away. Okay, maybe we'll play Booze of Monkey Island. But either way, the point stands. There's an issue, I guess, generally speaking, that we've got where there's a lot of things. We haven't really spent a Spin Sunday. Why is my camera bugging out? That's not really good. This is going to be one of these streams, huh? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyways, in an effort to cut down the backlog while also still honoring all of the first plays, I'll do Booze today, since it is short, according to Mike, and I believe that. But like, if we were to have hit Airport for Dogs, Airport for Aliens, currently run by Dogs, we will instead push that to the next stream, kind of a thing. But now that we know that that'll be the next first play, we'll do Booze today, and then Airport for Aliens will start on Tuesday. And that way we can leave the door open for working on the backlog on Sundays. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll put something more in writing down the line. I'm a little bit concerned with the fact that the stream is kind of lagging a little bit on my side. Why is that happening? There's nothing really going, like, or running too hot right now. So that's odd. Looks okay to you. Okay. If it's just my internal thing, like the monitor, that's fine. Scary. Okay. Well, with that in mind, I guess let's start up Booze. So this is a fan game that came out this year, very recently. It was done as a short challenge on the Speedy Adventures Discord for people speedrunning it, and I had every intention to join that, but I just never got to it, and then one thing led to another, and it's been a really long time. So, I'm excited to get into this one. I remember looking at it, and it looks really nice. Question is, will it run? Okay, that's promising. That is promising. Now we just need to get everything all captured up. And it's going to be one of those streams. It's going to be one of those streams where it's just a little bit crazy today. is this called? Just the Booze of Monkey Island. That'll have to do. Alright. This ought to do. I've got chat up where I can see ya. And I think we're ready to go. Holy moly. We got there. Okay. Is there any other options here that I can look at? Window. 12K ray tracing. Is that my only other option? Okay. Main menu. Alright, let's begin. Is there any audio? Hang on. Full screen window, audio up, controls. Let's learn the controls. This is not really a very handy menu because it keeps cutting over the top of everything. Left mouse is walk to, left mouse click to, held down is use, look at, talk to. Maybe that opens a menu. Escape, quit, right mouse is inventory, spacebar, hotspots. Okay. Got it. Alright, new game. Let's do it. Yeah, just the thought of 12K ray tracing. My computer might just nope out of this whole stream. Ooh, starting out at Booty Island. All right. Bit of an abbreviated version of the theme. A Visionaire game. I have such a bad taste in my mouth from Visionaire stuff from playing that Zack McCracken 2 fan game. Let's see how this one does. Curse you, LeChuck. I had to fight so far against his horde of demonic piranha poodles. Nothing will stop me from saving Elaine. Other than maybe semi-destroying my own ship with voodoo dynamite. It was the only way to fly those damn poodles into the sea. We then ended up in the middle of that shark school. I wonder if the sharks are okay. There's no way I can fix the ship on my own, that's for sure. I am forced to disembark at Booty Island and look for help. Yikes, the door is completely blocked by debris. Try to look at the door. Hold down the left mouse button on the port and release the held click on the lens. Okay. On the door. Okay. It is completely blocked by debris. Better look for another way out. Hold down space to view the objects in the room. Okay, good stuff. Hey, Shadow Cloud. This is called The Booze of Monkey Island. It's a fan game that came out, I think, within the last 12 months. People can keep me honest on that. So we have a pirate here. What's the story with the pirate? The explosion stunned the members of my crew. Look at all of them. All unconscious and scattered around the ship. Hope they recover as late as possible. I convinced them to join me by promising them a relaxing cruise. Okay. We talk to him. He will not speak for a few days. Better, he would not have nice things to say to me. Carrying an unconscious pirate on your shoulder? Hey, it's not like it's Friday night. Okay. I use it to oil my sextants when they squeak. It was a barrel of lard. Love getting my hands dirty with this stuff. Alright, so we've got inventory. Right mouse button to open the inventory. Great glob of grease. Okay, cool. Porthole. Literally a booze cruise. The explosion stunned the members of my crew. Look at them all. Oh, wait. That's what you say about the porthole? Even though I'm a spit champion, my saliva wouldn't be enough to oil it up. Okay, well that screams glob of grease. Alright, we have an escape now. Cool. This ordeal has worn me out. I'm thirsty. Definitely need a grog. And someone who can help fix the ship to save Elaine. But grog first. Cool. The booze urns. The lookout cannon. Whoops. I got through that phase. Besides, I have no helmet. Okay, gunpowder came out. I was like, why did we do that? Why not? Let's fill our pockets with hazardous materials. Alright. So we have the costume shop. Obviously, we know this location from good old Monkey Island 2. A mask. It's not as pretty as my old pink dress, but it'll do. Okay. Carnival mask. This model is popular at villa parties among aristocrats. A little pile of pitch black gunpowder. Who's in the mansion here now, I wonder? Weird smell of hot dogs. Are we able to get to the ship again? Doesn't look very sturdy. Made in Switzerland. There's no one aboard. Okay. So I see the doors here. We can leave to the island. Is there anything else on this room, or in this room, I guess, that we should be aware of? Used coffins. Used coffins of famous people who have passed away. Michael Cove. His love of explosions lasted up to his very last moment of his life, which is when he lit a cigarette over the barrel of the TNT between takes. Okay. Don't need a used coffin. I also doubt that I would be able to freely wiggle my toes in one of these. Okay, used coffins are open. The window. I see only desolation in there. Okay. Flyer. Dish of the day. Sticky pudding. Its flavor sticks to the taste buds. Warning, consumption might seal your mouth shut forever. Now, fans of sticky pudding need to know that this is the place for them. Alright, looks like this is the Thimble Bar now. I just noticed. Here's the madman who decided to build a bar in a used coffin store. Okay. That's probably where we need to go if we're looking for a beverage. Okay, and we can leave stage and island. Okay. Lots to change. I just assumed that this was still a coffin store, but yeah, that makes sense that it's not. Alright, we'll start here. Okay. Little Monkey Island 4 scum bar music. We're just missing the R, R, R constantly running in the back. I try not to leave my sword in the sword stand. There's always some smart guy who steals it. Is that us? I already have one on my ship. Notice. Bar patrons are requested to avoid nighttime noise out of respect for the neighborhood. Yes, you have to respect your neighbors, even if they are gossipy rednecks and ugly as sin. You've heard correctly, Mrs. Bryan. I'm talking to you. You know, now that I think about it, why should I respect that old hag? Make all the noise you want, guys. Okay. Sax. How cute. It's Sax, my dancing monkey. Be very useful squeezing tips out of paying customers, if there were any. I don't trust display models. Sometimes they're just filled with mint syrup to prevent damage to all the bottles. Oh, I got the bottle instead of sacks. May I take the monkey for a walk? I need sacks to squeeze money out of my merry customers. Exactly, I don't see any here. Alright, you can take him. He can find his way back home anyway, should he get lost. Okay. Such a cute little monkey. Okay. Music very hard cutting to a restart. The Hook Chellin. 2 Ignatius cheese. We're going 3 nights in a row without suffering any alcohol-induced coma or peptic ulcer. Should open my own bar when one. Shout out the captain. Mr. Cheese. Awkward stain. See what happens when you don't have a spittoon? Stain's big enough already, I don't need to join the party. Okay, so far we're all in there. There's obviously the character here. Oh, that's Mr. Cheese? Okay. I guess I'm not used to him being so animated because Monkey Island 4 and all. Barrels, poster, firewood, bottle collection. European wine cask. Wow, we pirates have no sommelier taste buds. Tend to lose them when we start chugging spirits distilled in bathtubs. Also too heavy. Also, I prefer grog. Reads yes to grog, no to near grog. That's right. I and other bartenders are waging a momentous battle against near grog. Why do you hate people who drink near grog so much? Only wimps drink near grog, not real pirates. Has a ludicrous pink label. Has a swanky and unmanly flower wreath beneath, but not to mention its smell. Is it bad? Swear on my bar, the slop smells rotten. Ugh, undrinkable. Hard to keep up with this. I'm a pro near grog. Options are good. To face such a beautiful collection. Collection of bottles containing help messages from castaways. Herman Toothrod is a bestseller for this kind of fiction. Oh, that's a funny setup. Firewood? Dry branches, come to me. Warm and bright. I appreciate establishments that still use wood-fired ovens. Warm and cozy. Oh, cozy. Could stare at it for hours. Alright. Bit of fire is always helpful on long trips. Okay, so we have fire now. Just have picked up fire. Okay. Okay, we can still pick up more firewood. Okay, interesting. Tables made from the coffins of the former funeral home. I just hope they've been emptied. I emptied the last one on Wednesday. Didn't realize that Joe Wooden's spleen was still resting inside the blackjack table. Ew. I'd rather drink at the counter, like a real pirate. Right. Alright, Mr. Cheese. It's Ignatius Cheese. He was in my crew a while ago. Excellent navigator. He was also in charge of repairing the ship. Hey, Ignatius Cheese, you old sea dog. Look who it is, Mr. Threepwood. What brings you here to Booty Island? LeChuck has taken on a new cursed form. Elaine's been kidnapped and I am on their trail. Usual routine, basically. What can I do for you? Isn't that a cremator? I think it might be. It's been repurposed. Need a drink. What can I serve you? I can make cocktails with any ingredient. Plain grog will do just fine. Grog it is. It's on me. Big old mug. Oh. Hopefully he doesn't want his cup back. Afraid I need a whole crate to solve my problems. Don't push it, even my generosity has its limits. What's going on, Mr. Threepwood? Look more flabby than a wrinkled old Australian. My ship is damaged and I can't sail. Serious hull problem. Axed it with piranha poodles. Since the rise of the animal rights corsairs, you can't even drug those little fiends anymore. I'd like to help you, Mr. Threepwood. However, right now I can only think about my bar. Until I find new customers, I can't jump into any more missions. Although, we could make a deal. What kind of deal? I remember how persuasive you can be with your petulance. Here's an idea. Bring me 3 paying customers and I will fix your ship. Sounds very complicated. I would try asking someone else in town. Good luck. You'll only find a few wimps here for the cartographer contest. There's schmucks draw and draw, but they've never seen a real ship in their lives. Didn't know you had it in for cartographers. I have nothing against them. It's just that these bookworms would rather compete to see who can draw the best map than rather than come to my bar and drink. All right. I'll convince them and anyone else who's out there to come and drink in here. Fantastic, Mr. Threepwood. I knew you could do it. I would also give you an incentive. Here, take a coupon for the dish of the day. My pudding will definitely help you attract a customer who'd be forced to stick around. Thank you. This will make my task easier. Well, I'll celebrate with a good pirate sea shanty. Can't wait. Was that a sarcastic eyebrow raise? Yeesh. Alright, so we have this meal voucher, we have a mug. Firewood. Can't just, like, get the goop, can we? Where's my free breakfast? Son of a biscuit eater. That was supposed to attract new customers. You know, I was thinking that I could help you better on a full stomach. Okay, here you go then. I was thinking that this seems like a normal item. Breakfast looks like it was made from scraps found in the trash and then stepped on by someone. Oh no, this is Ignatius Cheese's patented Catalan cream, despite calling it a sticky, unedible pudding. Actually, let me warn you. You may have a little trouble opening your mouth after tasting it. I recall some old customers who were left with their jaws sealed shut. In fact, I used to treat everyone with it whatever. That boring loom salesman shut up. Looks like this sticky mush is good for everything but dessert. Okay. Long story short, it's basically glue, is what I'm getting. Looks like white tar. Okay. Anything else we can get from Mr. Cheese? What have you been up to? After the lure bar closed, I reopened the scum bar. Guess what? That slob of a former owner, Ron, came to reclaim the bar and took it back. I thought the bar was legitimately yours. Well, you see, the law doesn't consider insult fishing as a legal way to win a bar license. Blasted bureaucrats. But the call of the shakers and mugs was too strong. That's why I opened the Thimble Bar. Why would you call a bar Thimble? Same reason they called one Lua. Alright. Let's get to it. So we need to find some customers. Let's begin at the costume shop, I think. Actually, no, we'll start left to right. It's closed at this hour. Too bad, I would have liked to back the plaque. Buy back the plaque that I won at the spitting tournament. I have to say, there's a lot of interesting Monkey Island 4 references, which I feel like never happen. It's kind of cool. Alright, so let's try this stage then. Is that Wally? Well, let's go. And Kate Capsize. Free goop, hey Spade. It's officially a good adventure game. We're in the goop side. You know, I still hate you for putting me in the slammer on fat, right? Can't we let bygones be bygones? After all, Gabriel Threepwood. We are fellow adventurers. We found the Mad Monkey Shipwreck together. Forget about it. I have other things to worry about tonight, and I believe you do, too. Where have you left your wife? You know, there's this other pirate, a love rival of mine. At the moment, she's with him, and I knew you two would end up like this. What? Maybe I've explained myself badly. Oh, jeez. Yeah, what are you doing here? Can't you tell? I'm the judge of a cartography contest. Okay. About the cartography contest. You know what I hate the most? As a judge, I'm obliged to answer your stupid questions. Bah, back in my day, we used to have manly spitting contests here. Thank you for sharing this precious memory, Guybrush. Can I enter the contest? If you really want to. Let's fill out the form. Guybrush, Threepwood. What about your criminal record? All covered up. My wife is a politician. Sure, I'll write everything A-okay. Doping issues? Making that stuff you get from sitting in public restrooms? I'm writing all in good standing. Here you go. Wow, I didn't think I qualified. Don't let it go to your head. Anyone can participate. You're extra lucky, though. I need you to participate. I really want Feed to lose the contest. You have to help me. I don't know. I already feel bad for almost blowing Wally up 3 times. You must help me make them understand a simple concept. He needs to stop buzzing around me, ruining my business. If he loses to someone like you thanks to my judging, maybe he'll stop. Finally get that into his thick skull that I don't just hate him, I really despise him. It's like the kind of thing that would push a man to alcoholism. None of my business. This is definitely translated. Some of these are not 100% landing with me. Are we getting to the point where I get to choose a fire, water, or grass starter? Shut up and let me explain. Wally is definitely the defending champion at the time. He can decide whether or not to take up a challenge. I think he'll take your challenge without question. As long as you bring him a standard regulatory map, TM. Craft one and show it to him to challenge him. I'll be the judge. Sounds like the most pathetic challenge I've ever taken part in. I entered an insult watermelon eating contest once. So what is this standard regulatory map? I would know if I had read the rules, but you're the judge. That's right, and I am here to do what I must. That is, pocketing my pay. Anyways, ask Wally. He can give you all the information on how to craft the map. I'm his challenge. He might give me false information. Put me off the track. Who, Wally? If he tried to cheat someone, he'd probably wet his pants from nerves. That's so Wally. Figure out what you need to do to enter the contest and challenge him. Wally will think he'll crush you, but instead I'll declare you winner. I love competitions where they let me win. 2-year-olds do too, Guybrush. Alright, so I think we're good. May I get a flyer? I already gave you one a few years ago, but today I'm feeling generous. Hey, you still have your old hairstyle here. New prints are expensive. Oh yeah, are you all thirsty from this work? Come to think of it, yes. There's a new bar downtown, you should check it out. Thimble Bar, are you kidding? Those boars don't even have near grog. Near grog? You still crazy about that stuff? Yes, and I will never set foot in any bar that doesn't sell it. Also, I have to finish my jury duty. Can't move until this contest is over. Okay. What do we have here? Flags. No, I want to leave them here as a future memory of my historic achievement. Yeah, the graphics are really good. I like it. This is an old map. I know where to reach LeChuck once the ship is repaired. Richly detailed map of the entire Caribbean. Little heart on Paris Island saying, romantic trip with Kate? Paper fun. Sounds like a comic book lover's slogan. Tiki lamps. They look angry. I might get bitten. By what? Oh dear, this is a bad dream, isn't it? I'm happy to see you again, too. Why don't you take a break from maps and go for a drink? Why should I? Cartography gives me a great satisfaction. I no longer need to drown the discomfort of a sad life in alcohol. What if it goes back to being sad? Well, why are you asking? Just curious. Alright. I see you are leering at Captain Kate. Is it that noticeable? I can't get my monocle off her. Love her red hair. Seen how precisely her slender finger follows the line of... I think that's supposed to be figure. Tonight I'll finally impress her. She crowns me king of the cartographers. She'll finally realize how tough and cool I am and fall madly in love with me. Don't realize anything at all tonight. May take her some time. Alright, let's get to it. Challenge you to the cartography contest. That'll make me laugh, Mr. Brush. No, really, I also have the paperwork here with me. Show me your standard regulatory map. I'll be happy to accept your challenge. I don't have a map with me. I appreciate the honesty. I didn't defend my title by accepting challenges from empty-handed participants. According to the rulebook, valid ID must be presented in order to participate in the contest. Right, Judge Kate? Sure. So we didn't really get any information on this. Am I just supposed to give this to Wally? I need it to enter the contest and that's it. How do we... Nice nib you have there. It's a family heirloom. Very useful for inking my creations. Generations of feed have passed down this nib from cartographer to cartographer. Never found such an accurate tool on the market. It's great sentimental value for me and it's invaluable for my work. Can I have it? No. Don't you ever listen to what I say? What are you saying? So what happens when we do this? Valid ID must be presented in order to participate. So what does that mean? Does he want a map or does he want an ID? Met my friend Wally. A red runt. Alright, I guess we'll hit the road. Maybe we have to find a map somewhere else. So the stage is where Wally is. Town. Can't go in there. So we have Big Tree, Governor's Mansion. Nothing on the cliff. So we'll start with the Big Tree. Barrel of rotten vegetables. A lot of rancid vegetables in here. It stinks. I would asphyxiate after 3 seconds. Lamp. Design engraved on it is horrible. Hey, it took me a lot of effort to make them. You made them? I thought a monkey had scribbled on them. Same deal. Paper sheets. Okay, that one worked. Maybe that's a step towards our map. Ode to the big tree's foliage. With your green so lively and bright, when I eat you, you tangle in a bite. In autumn, your drawing captivates my view. The earth boasts of your presence. That's true. As I sweep you away on this sentimental date, you look like a bunch of dead rats on the interstate. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd work on the metrics a little bit, but it is really moving. Look, but don't touch. I don't have a pen to write another one. It seems like we do need to collect the pen from Wally. We kept asking about it. I got the tree holes. Classic old tree holes. These are the holes of the old hut ladder. I don't have the pegs, but there's no need to climb to the top. And the tree itself. The trunk of the big tree. So as the holes I needed to get to the top. Boom, 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 boom. The hut collapsed anyway. No reason to climb to the top. Okay, does this room scroll further? Of course it does. Turnip. Okay, vegetable garden. Don't think they're fully ripe. What's the sign here? Animals, stay away. We got an animal. Somewhere. Don't want to offend his intelligence. Hey, there's a monkey in your vegetable garden. No animal would dare to come here. I chased it away. It won't have the guts to come back. Okay. We now lost that. Good to see that Stan's former used coffin tenants are finding attractive new jobs. Seems happy here. Someone installed the cuckoo clock on it. So cute. A toilet that warms you to hurry before your legs fall asleep has always been a dream of mine. Okay. So that's a thing. We have a turnip. I don't know what the story is with that. Like their pinkish color. Can we use that with this? I think it's technically possible to conceive of a turnip-based drink. It would take someone stronger than me to squeeze them. Okay. Hi, my name is Guybrush Threepwood. Good to know. I'm a fairly fearsome pirate myself. They call me William the Swiss. Nice to meet you. William the what? The Swiss. I came from a faraway land. Okay. Why don't you move then? Callus is hurt? No, worse. A voodoo spell forces me to stay close to the big tree. Until it's going to be completely dead. Scary, so a curse is confining you to this place. That's right. If I moved away from here, any food or drink ingested would turn into a voracious cockroach in my intestines. That sounds awful. I have like a big cough coming. I'm gonna take a quick break. See you in just a minute. Hey folks. Sorry, I decided I'd have my coughing fit off camera. I also grabbed a tea really fast. Yeah, I've been like mega sick over the weekend, and today I'm feeling a lot better, but my throat is still having a time right now. Of course, this game ends up being quite well, something I have to read quite a bit of, so apologies for the quick break there. Have I had any turnip-based soda yet? I don't think I have. I don't think I have, but at some point, I'm sure there's one out there. Scary stuff. Hey, Jartsa. Yeah, this is a fan-made game. This is called The Booze of Monkey Island. It does look lovely. Very nice. Okay, so his guy's gimmick is that he is cursed. And Swiss, I guess. A lot of Swiss jokes. I don't know if I get them. I hurt myself so badly that I felt like a complete dummy. Should be careful. I lost all my, my friend lost all his teeth like that. At least I had a mystical vision. I saw my mommy again. She was together with daddy. Oh no. They're scolding me for not keeping touch with my parents. This is like a reference, I guess, to what happened in Monkey Island 2, it seems. Ran away, and that's when a zombie showed up in a blue jacket. He accused me of, what was it? Oh yeah, having destroyed his spiritual essence. I didn't do anything to any zombies, I swear. You're not telling me anything new. I know how these visions work. Then the bad zombie guy turned into a version of myself as a young man. Wow, they reenacted that part too. Then he killed me with a seltzer bottle. Some kind of fizzy drink was involved. Take my advice. Don't look for the logic in any of this. Hope you took your notes, though. I guess you're to expect a lot of, like, references and stuff. How can I convince you to come to the town bar for a drink? Well, I guess I can't. I'd have to leave here only when this tree is completely dead. Only then will the curse that haunts me end. Will it take long? I'm in a bit of a hurry. Don't you think I want to? I can't wait to leave. I'm sorry to tell you, but the tree looks particularly healthy. Look, every day I perform 3 botanical checks to evaluate the plant's health. If this is about you wearing a nurse uniform, I'll leave. No, first I check the condition of the tree trunk. If there's a blacker patch, it might mean that the tree is leaving us. Okay, black patch. Then I also check to make sure that there are no dry branches. Go ahead, I'm taking notes. Finally, check that it has all its leaves. When these are all completely gone, the tree is going to be at the end of the line. Sounds too complicated. Even my pockets aren't deep enough to collect all those leaves. Hey, wait. Were you hoping to scam me, making me think that the tree was dead? My checkups are very rigorous. It's impossible to fool me. If you say so. Okay. Have to defeat a demon pyre who stinks worse than this place. Right, so... I think we've got some of these items here. I mean, firewood. If we may just need to find the correct place to put them. It's like wood of the same type. These branches might come from the same type of tree. In the garden. Put them in the tree holes, I guess. Maybe those are like dead branches. What are you doing to my beautiful tree? Okay, so he can't watch us do it. I have some concerns about the timing on some of this stuff. Fond of this old piece of wood. I'd never burn it. So dry branches. Can we maybe rub the gunpowder on here? Very smooth. Dust would fall to the ground without staining it. I need to make it stickier. What is this? A hint? Glue the gunpowder somewhere. It's better spread. I better spread the pudding on the surface, though. Too used to, Okay, we need to go get the monkey again, I guess. Not used to having hints and stuff. We've been playing too much Mystery of the Druids. Is this open right now, by the way? Closed at this hour. Okay. But yeah, this is... We're in fan game zone, which means that there are things that are still not going to make a lot of sense. However, this game is pretty good so far about sort of hinting at stuff, which I'm not used to. It's possible that we might need to go visit the other location before we can move this too far forward. But let's see. This didn't seem like there was much time, so I'm wondering if we really want to... That happened so quick. Can I put the pudding in the garden? Can I mix the pudding with With the monkey? Get him stuck in a spot? Oh, interesting. We can walk through different parts of this. Because it's definitely not enough time right now to get any of this stuff done. Like, all of that happened while I had the menu up. It was so quick. Don't want to seal his mouth shut. Well, sure, don't have to seal his mouth shut. Don't want to paste it. Don't want to paste it. Huh. Okay. Maybe we're missing a piece. Let's head to the mansion. I don't know how we keep him there. I'm hoping that the timings aren't busted or something. That can always happen on a game like this. Flowers. Elaine and I had a very constructive talk about plants. Told her a pirate's house can't have little flowers on the outside. She changed my mind by punching me in the face. Fallen festoon. Can we have one of those? What is a fallen festoon? Oh, it's like a ribbon? Cloth ribbon I found near Marley Mansion. Ooh, a rock. That'll only get in the way, right? Oh no, we can pick this rock up. I like stones. Wow, refreshing take from the usual Halligan approach. So there's these like ribbon things all over the place. I've never heard of the term festoon. Don't want to spoil the atmosphere. Party at my house. Why wasn't I invited? Okay, so in this timeline we still live here. Very good. Lane and I had nothing to do with it. We come here very rarely since we started the pirate life. Herman Toothrock quit the Trial Island area government, dropped out of politics, and abandoned the name H.T. Marley. I see. So whoever's in there has been squatting in our house. Okay. Interesting development. Oh, a rake. Be having that. Let's take this away before he trips on it again. Okay, it does not look like we can go any further. Alright, let's check the door. Who's there? I'm Guybrush Threepwood, fearsome landlord. There's no room in here, there are too many of us. That's precisely why you should leave. Imagine giving your players any idea of what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, coward move. I mean, you know, it's definitely a different take on the adventure game genre. Being nice to the player. Crazy thought. What are you doing in there? Partying, that's what we be doing. The owners have turned to piracy, and we're taking advantage of that. Yar, the villa is ours. Let's treasure hunt like aristocrats. Has the treasure hunt clue arrived? Where is the clue? Here's the clue. That's my beard, you moron. The clue is in his beard. Let's tear it off. Avast ye. We'll be given the clue on a fancy scroll. Guys, there should be some chamomile tea on the cupboard. You could really use some. Okay, so they need a clue. So you're waiting for the scroll with the clue for this treasure hunt. Aye, we won't be accepting anything but a scroll. Don't try to cheat us. It should be arriving in the mail any minute now. Is there anyone in town to monitor the arrival of the mailboat? Old DeWatt's on it. No, I'm here too. I don't think this clue will ever come. Alright, so we have to provide them with the clue, I suppose. Anyone up for a trip downtown? A new bar has opened. Who gives a darn? There's lots of free booze here. The bathroom cabinet is full of it. There's only one. Or there's only acetone, ethanol, and antiseptic in there. I love this green hogwash. Reminds me of the absinthe my Meemaw used to make me. Okay. Open up. The governor's husband. Hooray for the governor who has found a husband. But if she's found a husband, we can't hit on her anymore. Hooray for the governor who lets us use her house. She didn't give us permission, Squiffy. We're squatters. Hooray for the governor because she didn't chase us out with a cutlass. Would you stop hooraying for the governor? Her seriousness makes me uncomfortable. It's just a mask to hide her sweet, sensitive soul. We can't be divided like this. Let's put it to a vote. Anarchist pirates on the right, pro-government pirates on the left. I can't even move an armpit here. I be pro-LeChuck tyranny. Where should I stand? Is there anyone who wishes for the Marley family to withdraw from politics in favor of a Threepwood government? You would not deserve me anyway. Okay. Let's sing Threepwood the Goodbye song. Who cares if my hand got cut? I'll use this hook to scratch my butt. I don't think that's the goodbye song. Holy cow, we're really swinging at these ones, huh? She's pictured with her hair down. That must be a thing, huh? Can't use these together, right? No need to fuel the fire any further. If anyone's a game maker here, be careful about this. There are better ways of using an empty mug, because sometimes there's not. Not saying that's a better choice, but like that was driving me crazy in that last game. Druids, with the amount of times we're like, I could think of a bunch of different ways to use this. It's like, no, you can't. No, you cannot. Stack of blank sheets of paper. Nightmare of anyone's with writer's block. Better not. If I slid it under the door, I might not get it back. Okay, so we need, I guess, some sort of... I guess we can try our other piece of paper. This shouldn't work. We've got 2 other pieces of paper we can test. A sheet. Give me the clue to find the treasure. This waste paper is not the clue. It's a Captain Kate flyer. She wants 6,000 pieces of 8 for a ride on her glass-bottom ship. With a piece of 8 each, we could pay for a short ride. That ship is the size of a broom closet. How dare you mock the broom closet? 27 of us live there. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to offend you. Forget about us, we're going on a cruise with you. We were joking, nobody goes on a cruise. Okay. We did get it back in the end. Huh. Customers will not recognize you. The only imbecile who doesn't recognize me is my doo-doo is Fat's guard. And that's okay. Don't underestimate imbeciles, they're everywhere. Yeah, just in front of me as well. Hey, you might be meet a frighteningly rich but frighteningly stupid client. Or myopic. Either way, they wouldn't recognize you. Okay, can I give this to Wally? Maybe he can draw me something up here? I challenge you to the cartography contest. Here's my map. This isn't a map, this is just sheets of paper. White paper, no less. Well, it's a good start, isn't it? Judge Kate, I'm being challenged with a non-regulatory map. Try harder, Threepwood, otherwise I can't let you sign up. Should be more patient with beginners. Okay. Rats. I have a flyer from Judge Kate. Just one. I have a whole ream of those at home. Kate capsizes charm combined with the papers. There's no object more fascinating than that flyer. I think I will never show that to you again. I feel like I'm missing something. I can't tell if I need to get the pen, and that's like what I need to do. Everything, the cycles are crazy fast on this too. Did you take my pen by chance? Well, look behind you, a three-headed monkey. You should have said that before you stole my pen to distract me. Please, it's been a tough day. Can we let it just slide this time? No, it's not okay at all. Come on, cut me some slack. You know, I would have found a way to steal it anyway. Of course you would, damn it. Keep it, but don't pull any more dirty tricks on me today. No promises there. Yeah, I'll think about it. Okay, I didn't think it was going to be that easy. So there's a map, it looks like. Did the same as well, that is scribbled maps on these pieces of paper. If I could combine them into a long sheet, I have a map as long as his, but definitely less accurate. I've also added an island with a nacho cheese pond, by the way. It's very important. We glue them? Glued the edges of each sheet together. Now I have a very long papyrus. We'll save some blank sheets, though. Sheets are so dirty and damaged, I can't write on them. So, this says it's a scroll. We'll try it against Wally, but if it doesn't work, we can probably use this on the mansion. Okay. Challenge you to the cartography contest. Here's my map. It may look like a long, hard-to-decipher map. But you didn't wrap it in the regulatory ribbon. So what? Okay. Yeesh. Tough crowd out here, huh? There's our map. Been waiting for you, Wally B. Feed. We meet again at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the cartographer learner. Now, I am the master. Here is my map. Wow, you really presented a regulatory map. A horrible map, but regulatory. You can tell by the sarcastic expression from your face that you've been approved by Judge Kate. Shall we get this over with? A few moments later. My capacity of judge elected by Booty Island. By the Booty Consortium of local tourist offices, by the Sangria Survivors Society, and by the Jolly Jamboree Cultural Association. It is a pleasure to be here to referee this contest. Introduce me, honey. Just a sec. I must first say hello to our sponsor. This event is for the enjoyment of children and families is sponsored by Kenny Foulmouth's Butcher Tools and Weapons of Mass Destruction. Oh, shout out Kenny. As if I wasn't already morally embarrassed enough about this stuff. I think that's it's time to introduce the contestants, my dear Berrylicious Blossom. May I call you Berrylicious Blossom? Say it again and I'll... So, let's introduce tonight's contestants to the audience then. That is... understandably nowhere to be seen as they have better things to do than be here tonight. Let's start with the challenger, Mr. They call me the monograph master. Who, your girlfriend's from sewing class? Too bad I know your real name is Guybrush Threepwood. Too bad I don't mess around. As a challenger, do you want to say something to the defending champion? Swish swish. Don't tell me you're getting ready to spit by collecting saliva in your mouth. You do understand that tonight is a different contest. Maybe a performance by my dear old Captain Loogie could warm up the audience. Which audience? Well, my cheeks are loaded. What should I do now? You're not gonna spit here, are you? You wouldn't do that to me. I miss the spitting contest, alright. What's all this paper if not to collect our spit? Now we're done with our formalities, and I managed to endure this charade without an urge to shoot you. Let's begin. Wally, it looks like your map is ready to be evaluated. Why don't you describe it? Gladly. This is the rendering of all of the known Caribbean, from the Tri-Island area to the Gulf of Melange. Here you can see the Azurbian Sea and the Libertaria something. Of course, we can't forget about the Sea of Thieves and the Grand Line, which you can see here. This is the island marked in Captain Flint's map, and instead, this is something else. Or you can see the route followed by John Chandonal, and Captain Bellamy's ship sank. Wow, so many references that I can't grasp at all. This is the most comprehensive and detail-rich map in circulation worldwide. Oh, have you finished? Sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. Thrilling. Threepwood, present your project to us. Uh-huh. Good animation. I wanted to break away from the classic map concept and present a more personal idea. The classic map concept? You mean the one useful for darn navigation? Yes, I invented the first useless and decadent map. It's completely useless, but it's nice to look at, and so that nerds would spend a huge chunk of their gold only to keep it sealed in a plastic bag. It's a conversation piece and a collector's item. It's a dumb idea. No one would buy fake maps. I'm sure Judge Kate will agree with me. Threepwood wins the contest. What? He's right. Accurate maps are no longer needed. By now, everyone has a navigator on their ship. They hire one, and he takes care of everything. I know one called Go Mapso. He does it for free, just for about anyone now, even though he wants a very expensive vessel to live in and always needs to be updated on everything. But I've decided thus. Guybrush Threepwood wins the contest. Yippee, paper power. As a judge of the contest, I declare Guybrush Threepwood Grand Cartographer of the New World and Knight of the Tri-Island area. I refuse to believe what I'm seeing. Too bad, Wally, you've made a lot of promises to me. You said you'd prove yourself a champion in order to impress me. Instead, you proved yourself to be. I'll admit, I had nearly become interested in you, and I really thought you had some qualities. Hey, I believe it's the best to stay friends, Wally. Actually, scratch that too. Well, you're gonna have to go back to where you came from and rebuild your life without me. I can't believe it. I was made a fool of myself with Judge Kate. I've lost any chance to impress her. I see you get it. This is a good day. Guybrush, as the winner, would you like to say something to close this exciting contest? Truth is, I am Iron Pirate. Well, I'm sorry it ended badly, Wally. I know it's tough, but I think a healthy drink at the bar should cheer you right up. Aw, poor Wally. Right, Wally? Wally? Oh, boy. Wally. Poor guy, defeat really broke him. It's my duty as a friend to help him recover. what's the most fun thing we have here? Give him his pen back. Better not. Okay, can't make him that happy. Robbed the poor guy earlier. Do you want your... I don't know. Give him a pat on the back. It's useless. I need something much stronger to get him to recover. Something stronger? Okay. I didn't anticipate this to also be a problem. Yeah, I can think of much better things to do with a pen. Yeah. Classic. Hey, Mr. Cheese. Need your help to persuade a customer to come in. What are you talking about? Well, I can't persuade that goody two-shoes Wally, the cartographer. Well, he sounds like the typical wimp who drinks to forget his misfortunes. Great. Knowing him, he'll have plenty of misfortunes to get wasted on. Curb your enthusiasm, 3 wood. Wally is only here for the cartography contest. Yeah. If someone defeated him, he'll look for a good mug of grog. Well, we did, but now we've almost crushed his soul too far. Alright, cynical Kate Capsize to come here. Try to persuade Capsize. Best of luck. That squeamish knob will never set foot in here until I serve Neargrog. Well, you can indulge her. Bah, want to know what happened last time Neargrog, loving customer who showed up here? I beat him like a rabid walrus would. Okay. I want my clients to get so drunk they'll end up on top of the chandelier. Those are noble Moreover, you can't find Neargrog anywhere anymore. Chrissy, pseudo-health freak, had cleaned out every bar and vending machine in the Caribbean. If it weren't for her, that manufacturing company would have gone out of business a long time ago. Could use some ideas. Could bribe her. How am I supposed to shell out the big bucks to have a customer come to my bar? Don't know much about economics, but I do believe trade works the other way around. Kate is very greedy. It would work. I think she'd settle for a few thousand pieces of 8. Holy Blondebeard's bad tooth. I don't have that kind of money. I also don't think that paying any amount would help me pay off my mortgage with Stan. He might be the worst person in the world to take out a mortgage with. He wasn't that bad. His slogan was, my interest rates match your worth. Let me guess he rated yours AA+. AAA. With ceremonial handshake and notary fees at my expense here. I really appreciated that. Couldn't resist flattery. Real grog disguised as Neargrog. That was what I was thinking. Might be a good idea, but then it's settled. I said but. As you can see from the poster back there, real grog is quite different from that slop for wimpy jerks. Going to be setting a trap for her. I'll come up with something to modify the bottle from passing it as Neargrog. Okay. Give you a bottle of grog to start with. Okay, well that's helpful. Sure you're not feeding me rat poison? Absolutely, it's real grog. I swear it on my good eye. Wait a minute, wasn't your bad eye the other one? Actually, both my eyes are good. But you know how easy it is to get hurt for a risk-loving, adventure-seeking pirate. You hurt yourself trying to put contact lenses in, didn't you? Aye, that's right. One of the worst hazards for seafarers. I almost feel like the writing in this game gets in its own way. Like, there's almost too much commitment to making jokes to where it's like really almost tiring to get through some of the writing in this because it just won't move ahead. Like, there's jokes at the behest of the jokes. Alright, William the Swiss guy. So we already kind of know what to do here. I think that the tree is dead, right? Which we know. Alright, so we have the bottle. right near on it. Still missing... Right, so what's on the poster here? Yes to grog, none near grog. Pink label. And a flower wreath. Are turnips pink? Let's see if we can crush this, right? Good old day at the Insult Flair bartending competitions. Gonna call it the pink again. Even on, yeah, it does look very high quality. This is definitely a. It looks and sounds great. Okay, I think we just got through that. So we've got the pink again. Spilled some of the turnip cocktail on the label. Now it's pink. Alright, so we just need the flowers, I guess, and that will take care of the rest of this. We could try giving it to her, I suppose. What about this one? A bottle of your beloved near grog. Don't talk nonsense, Threepwood. You can tell this is not a near grog from a mile away. Where is the wreath of flowers in the bottle, which is its seal of quality? Completely lacks its traditional organic smell. Wouldn't try feeding me a junk full of food additives, would you? They gave me the wrong bottle. I'll bring you the right one. I don't really know what to do with Molly here. Is there just like a... Do I just give him the pink again? Better not. Okay. Like a mask. There aren't any flowers out here, are there? That I missed, maybe? Yeah, this giant hitbox here. Alright. Don't want to make a floral tribute. Don't need to spread glue between the little flowers. I'm good at weaving them. Don't tell anyone that. We just hand? Needs to be around a thread or something. Okay. Is there another ribbon or something that I need to collect? What is this stuff? That's not the treasure hunt clue? Doesn't seem to work. Figure we'll check that while we're here. I feel like if we had another ribbon, we'd be fine. Maybe there's something else over here. Do we need to make it smell bad? Rotten vegetables? Dip the bottle in the barrel, scooping up some of the content. Has a more natural aroma. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to get these flowers figured out. Collapsed hut. More useless things inside. Need any more paper? Already taken enough. Oh wow, they can get another turnip. Why is that? Do you need a pen? Thank you. With this I can write another poem. Will take you long? A few minutes later. Thanks for being my muse. It's my duty, I guess. I hope that I've helped find the right words for an important topic. Ode to the seagulls infesting the big tree. Would you kindly replace the tree poem with this one? And keep the old one. I certainly don't want to hold it. To deactivate the secure lock anti-theft alarm system, all you have to do is turn the sheet once to the left and once to the right. Then move it up 3 times and down 8. Okay, maybe this will do as the steps for these folks. Blistering barnacles, what came in from under the door? A scroll. Could it be the clue? Let's read it. You can't read, you idiot. Give that here. Green, autumn, roadkill. I just don't get it. Neither do I, but it reads, Ode to the big tree's foliage. We need leaves from the big tree. Let's go, me hearties, everyone out. Finally, I was about to... Ooh, a little cutscene? Kind of. Okay, so that takes care of part 1 of 3 for that. Yeah, budget friendly, yeah. Angry mob not pictured. I've been in the outhouse till a while ago. So you didn't notice the raging herd of drunken pirates who dragged me here? No, I didn't. You see, I was taking a very hard... Don't want to know. Seems to me that there was more shade before. Okay. Is there anything new? I don't think so. I'm hoping that maybe they knock down the other ribbon or something over here. No, I guess not. Frustrating. That's okay. The costume shop. Once got an amazing costume room here from a dangerous undercover mission of mine. Okay, it was just a pink tutu for a costume party. It's very comfortable, and it made my eye color pop, okay? Now everyone would mistake me for a costume salesman afterwards. I realized that these had hotspots and I'd do it. If the store were open, I'd probably buy this too. But it isn't. Not that I need the sign anyway. The Booty Boutique. So many memories, sold at a high price. Any other? I have enough. There's probably just like a spot here that I'm not getting. We need this seal of quality. We got one playing special edition. Might get bit. I don't know what that means. Huh. A lamp inside a turnip. Can I put like the fire inside this? I do not want a demonic tree mask. Do you like this mask? No, I'm not giving to you. It's all mine. Just wondering if there's like another piece here. Not now. It might come in handy the next fall. Go ahead and place it somewhere. Okay, maybe this is the thing we need to like knock him out. Okay, this is all coming together now. Vegetable garden. There's a monkey in your vegetable garden. No animal would dare to come here. These tools are more dangerous than a carnivorous dolphin. Okay, so while he's out, we need to quickly, hopefully, get all of this done. So this is the black spots. And the other piece is the wood that needs to go in the holes. I think that's everything. Oh, I saw Mom again. Look, the tree is dead. Already? It must be the apocalypse. Let me check. Trunk has an ugly black grainy spot. Never seen anything like this. It doesn't bode well. The branches are dry. Unbelievable. All the leaves have disappeared. For Grandpa Alm Oi's clanging cowbells. The tree is dead. I'm free. Har, har, har. Goodbye, dried up piece of wood. I didn't actually ever stand you. Go to hell. Your branches, your leaves, your roots. You, your mistress, your curse, and everything else. Hey, I thought you liked being a vegetable gardener immersed in nature and turnips. Typical of us Swiss, trying to have a neutral approach in reaction to any event. But pirates are quite different. Cheerio, kiddo. Gonna go to the city and give myself a colossal hangover. Okay. Terrific. Is there anything new here? Clothespin. Okay, the game is like kind of broken right now. Hang on. It's like not let. There we go. Like wasn't letting me open the menu up here. All right, clothespin. What is that? I don't want to staple it. Okay, so if we need to cling something together, we've got so many options. We've not been in any shortage of stickiness. That's for certain. I should probably save just in case. I've just realized now that we've had an issue. Let's do that. Continue. Nice. This guy's here. There we go. I brought you to the bar, William the Swiss. What do you say I hadn't noticed? I'd absolutely not noticed a customer who keeps complaining about his pain and screams like a slain pig. My entire esophagus is writhing. Reminds me of the first time that I tried to drink grog. Have to say he kept his word. This is one colossal hangover. What hangover? The poor guy is cursed. After one sip of his first drink, now he finds his stomach infested with cockroaches. They are scurrying around in here like crazy. Oh, he really was cursed. I had some doubts. It hurts more than that time a hut fell on my head. Gee, I'm sorry. Should look for that voodoo lady. She's good at this stuff. Not even when I was trampled by Grandpa's entire herd did I feel this much pain. Lucky that this year's grog and Emmental had fortified his liver. Otherwise, this poor guy would be even worse off. Don't trust this crazy ponytailed guy. Keeps raving about how I have to assist him on a journey to find a cure. Thanks a lot, Threepwood. Thought you liked adventure. You're right. I like treasures and desperate ventures. You know what I don't like? Wasting weeks searching for a potentially crazy and dangerous old witch. On a non-profitable venture while keeping a bar closed. I was already failing on its own. Okay. You know, they make a great pink turnip cocktail here. I hope they're not using my pink turnips. After all this effort I put into growing them, to see them wasted on a drink, I would take that personally. Ow. Okay. Alright. We need to find, like, some sort of... Like, I guess we're still looking for some sort of... what would it be? Like a rope or something? I don't take those. We tried that earlier. New guy used to carry poems around to seduce intellectual girls. Seriously, an ode to seagulls? Come on. I think they're fully ripe. So I don't think there's anything that we can pick up here anymore. No need to climb to the top. It's already difficult enough. I mean, do we just need to use the mask to get access to the inside of the mansion, maybe? Not like that, I guess. We won't pick up the ribbon. The ribbon seems like the most obvious way to do this, but... Hey, Tommy Turner. Yes, The Booze of Monkey Island. It's a fan game that came out, I guess, within the last 12 months, I would think. So it came out very recently. There's lots of references to the other games in it, especially, I mean, this is taking place on Booty Island from Monkey Island 2, and there's loads of Monkey Island 4 references as well, among other things. I think everything's been thrown to a little bit. But right now we are trying to convince Mr. Cheese from Monkey Island 4 to fix our ship because it is destroyed at the moment. And to do so, we need to bring in 3 patrons to his new bar. We brought one in, and we're in the works of getting the other 2. One is Kate Capsize, who we know from Monkey Island 2 and 6? She in 6? Don't remember. Referred to at the very least, can't remember now. But in any case, she's on one. We need to get these flowers that we have attached to a bottle that we have, but we need some other item to be able to do so. And then the other one is Wally. I thought we perhaps had figured the Wally puzzle out, but it looks like there might be another step. We'll have to look into that a little bit further soon, but just putting around over here at the moment. Find the treasure by following the clue. The booty was tree leaves. There were enough for everyone. Now, like good traveling companions, let's celebrate the adventure we had together. The real treasure for me was our friendship. Speak for yourself. All I got were 3 leaves. Alright. Little mission against the Chuck. How do you intend to pay us? With glory, everlasting fame, and gratitude? You still owe me that blender I won with that milkshake points at Planet Threepwood. Hey, I wasn't in charge of that. Can I come in now that you found the treasure? No entry for non-participants. You'd like to steal our treasure, wouldn't you? Forget about it. I don't want any of your tree leaves. You don't want to clean up your mess either, now that I think about it. You may keep the villa. Don't touch the inflatable pool under Elaine's bed. Mateys, there's an inflatable pool. Everybody to the governor's room. You must pay the toll. The room has become an independent state. We don't want immigrants in our kingdom. Kingdom? I thought we were a republic. Yikes. Yikes is right. Okay. How do you play Tetris? You smash the walls with pickaxes. I don't remember Tetris being that way. It's more fun this way. Alright. I feel like we've maybe exhausted everything that's over here, unless there's a way to get to that other, ribbon. Carnival mask. Okay, we can just wear it. Can't use it with the mask on. Okay. Alright. Sure. Are we supposed to just cheer up Wally with our exciting mask? I'll need something much stronger. Why is this happening? Hello, good sir. Okay. My name is Ransom, wealthy comedy show star. Nice. Golly, how can I help you, Mr. Ransom? Actually, Mr. the Clown. Okay, 221B Baker Street. Lots of deep cuts here. I wish to take a cruise on Kate Capsize's ship by paying a lot of money. I have your flyer here. Oh, you really mean that? Wow, I am Kate Capsize. It would be a pleasure to charge you a lot of money. No way. You look nothing like the person on the flyer. No, wait, come back here. Who are you trying to fool? You're not Kate Capsize. I am Kate, this is just a hairband. I own the boat with the glass bottom. Give me your money! I'm leaving in astonishment. No one can afford my fares anymore. Come back, no! Just in time, the lice inside the mask destroyed it. Leave my hair alone, you greedy creatures. Realize we might have a Bonnie treat or two to do here. Yeah, we've got a Bonnie treat from Yo Chris Bro from a while ago. Sorry about missing that one. Let's take a quick breather and say hello to the doggo, shall we? Bon Bon. You want a treat quick? Okay, maybe we'll take one more quick break. It sounds like Meow's just got home, so she's run to the door. I'll go grab her in a minute, though. But get your other... Oh, Asaku got another Bonnie treat. I was gonna say, get your Bonnie treats in now, and we'll get him in a couple minutes. Okay, my guess is that we're gonna go back here, and there's a hair tie maybe on the ground. Yes. So this has to be used for that, yeah? Rolling around the little flowers in the hairband, I have a beautiful wreath. There we go. Hey, that's Neargrog. You bet, your favorite beverage. Gives off a very strong scent of nature. It must be 100% organic. That's right, no preservatives or dyes. Where on earth did you find this? The Thimble Bar, of course. Why don't you swing by? Are you kidding? I can't believe that bogey is selling Neargrog. He'll have to tell me himself. Are you kidding me? Okay. Who knew that the Wally thing was going to be the hardest of the batch here? I'm assuming we need to show this to Mr. Cheese. I have turned this real grog into Neargrog, thus making it real Neargrog. I don't get it, Mr. Threepwood. It really does look like a bottle of Neargrog. Alright. Just have to display it on your counter, and what's the plan? Displaying it on my counter? I, of all people, who started the crusade against that drink for wusses? Never. It's just a ploy to attract customers. In your situation, it's better to have a wussy customer than no customer at all, right? Alas, you're quite right. Captain Kate would never come in here to drink real delicious, invigorating alcohol. Besides, it's a fake bottle, Cheese. It actually contains excellent grog. Alright, I'm convinced. Oh, this stuff stinks to high heaven. Get it off my face. I can't keep that stinky thing under the counter. So what are we doing? Oh, okay. Can't stand the stench. What am I supposed to do with it? I think this will help you withstand the near grog stench. How, do you think I'm a wimp? Think I'm such a wuss that I can't stand a little fumes? Well, you told me. I'll show you what I'm capable of. I will resist the stench. I will resist chronic respiratory... My bronchitis won't stop me. I'll display your fake near grog like a true pirate while pretending to not die inside. Okay. And as of today, I serve near grog in my bar. Did you say it was only for the boring suits who care too much about their liver? Don't make me change my mind. All right, I'll come in a little while for a drink. New customer coming in. I was wondering, won't it hurt her to drink the real grog if she's used to that dishwater? Now I'm sure she'll enjoy discovering the taste of real alcohol. Holy cow. So I think we're good? Am I supposed to... Okay. He took the grog, so we're set. Alright, so I think we just need to get Wally going. Snap him out of it, I'll have to shock him somehow. Fire? Just light him on fire? That would be a shock. Throw a rock at him. Give him some fresh paper. Don't need it. Would you like just a turnip? Perhaps the turnip is what you want. Rather save the ink. It's the last one you figured out as well. Okay. It's kind of a weird puzzle, right? Because you kind of get to the end of what you think is the line here, and then suddenly... to kind of go from there. I don't understand what that means. I might get bitten. I'm wondering if that's a translation thing. Maybe there's something, now that Kate is gone, that we can parse out here. I brought Judge Kate to the bar. Our plan worked. Your plan, dear Threepwood, turned out to be a colossal idiocy. This poor woman can't even communicate after 3 drops of grog. And a few sentences she can say doesn't reassure me much. I fear she is planning to sue me. How can I be convinced to scam a judge? I don't think she's that kind of judge. Withdraw the license. Maybe, but she seems to know a lot about the subject. You could offer her some of your pudding, it'll seal her mouth. Of course. I have an open quotes customer, close quotes, putting down roots here, waiting to vomit, and as soon as her hangover passes, she'll drag me to the court, and her lawyers will probably take the bar and even my pants. Not to mention the bad professional publicity. Why is everybody yelling in this game? But hey, let's offer her a pudding. Maybe you should take a spoonful yourself. Okay. Can we talk to Kate? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Good day for you to forego sobriety. What do you find so good about this grog? Huh. How many drinks did you have? Just this one. But that nasty bartender can forget about getting my money. I'll show him as soon as I can get up. Jeez. Okay. Getting out of this conversation. Alright, so what do we have left here? Can't pick up the monkey anymore. This must have something to do with, like, the fire or something? I feel like we haven't really used that yet. Oops. Wanted to just go to the stage. Maybe light his map on fire? Something shocking. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, that was... So just make his day worse. What the... My map! Hooray, he's back! You destroyed my map! Can't be sure it was me. May have been a passing arsonist. After all you've done to me, now my map. That map was all I had left. Well, how materialistic of you, Wally. Want to know what you're left with? Grog. Ignatius Cheese's bar is open in the city. He's ready to welcome any customer seeking moral support. And cheap alcohol. Well, I guess I could go as soon as I find the will to move. Hey, I'm sure after a few drinks, you'll want to apologize for that outburst of anger you've had just now. Why, I oughta... Exactly. Okay. Cool. Should be good to go now. I brought Wally, the cartographer, to the bar. Hard to miss him. He started crying without even touching his grog. And without even paying for it, of course. I want my mom. Give him some time and he'll become a first-rate drunkard. I reckon it will take months before he stops whining. I even miss LeChuck. Frankly, these aren't the cheery vibes I was hoping to fill my bar with. I thought you bartenders welcome people in existential crisis. True, a depressed paying customer can be very fulfilling. But those who don't drink just get on my nerves. Is everything about money for you? Yes, dang nabbit. I had to empty coffins to set this place up. I put my hands in the piles of human clavicles and ashes. I was hoping to make some profit. Am I that materialistic? Okay. I've given you what you want. Please calm down, Mr. Cheese. Next customer. There will be no next customer. I have brought you 3 clients. It's time for you to fulfill your end of the deal. My end of the deal? We agreed paying customers. No one paid here. I didn't get a single wooden nickel out of this. Oh, did you mean they have to pay using money? I thought you meant they have to pay for what they did. That's the reason I took vengeance on all of them. Golly, vengeance. For what, pray tell? All I see is an innocent cartographer, an honest ferry charterer, and a friendly pirate. Cartographer is not so innocent. Did you know he was on one of LeChuck's crew? He once shelled the fort under the pseudonym Bloodnose. He's a lot meaner than he looks. I'd actually heard that that short runt had been LeChuck's right-hand man. I didn't think it was him. In the flesh, he has also caused an explosion in the fortress. He nearly killed me. Shivered me timbers. How do you still engage with such a shady figure? I don't want to brag, Cheese, but I'm too kind. That little guy has caused me a lot of trouble since I met him. ferry boat charter is not so honest. I heard that honest workers have had to do humiliating activities to pay for a ride on her tub, like spitting contests. Well, her prices are a bit exorbitant, I'll acknowledge that. There are also rumors that she arranged with a shady figure to rig the result of the cartography contest. That's a serious allegation. It's precisely because of these poorly drawn maps that I lost my boating license for the first time. Really? Okay, it was because of grog and a little collision between my ship and a tourist beach. But I'm outraged all the same. The pirate is not so friendly. He viciously chased Sax out of his vegetable garden. Poor guy just wanted to have a turnip binge. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, I stand corrected. He didn't want turnips, but he was chased out anyway. That scurvy dog. No one can mistreat my little monkey. As you can see, they all deserve to pay in some way. I must say that we did a good job. Har, har, har. I must admit that seeing scoundrels pay dearly for their misdeed gives me some satisfaction. Remember when we made Ozzy Mandrill pay dearly together, you and me? Oh, that adventure, all right. That was an adventure, all right. I almost get emotional thinking about it. Don't you see how punished they look? You could have them sign IOUs and they wouldn't even notice. Oh, it's true, Threepwood. I now better understand your intentions. Have I persuaded you, my dear venerable old friend? Will you help me? Well, as you see, it still stands I needed your help to get my bar going. Why on earth should I help you now that the situation here is drastically worsened? Because you find repairing ships fun. Yeah, sure. I enjoy rejuvenating my herniated disc with some free, healthy manual labor. Actually, I've been feeling far too healthy for a long time. Let me explain better. You're right. Now that we understand each other, I want to help you. I'll get you 3 more customers. Excuse me? Since the 3 I brought you here were no good, it's the least that I can do. For the great stretcher face of my great Uncle Cheese. First off, I think I'm going to blow up the gunpowder out of here. Perhaps it will draw some attention, and for goodness sake enough, keep your gizmos and puzzles to yourself. I am delighted with the customers that you brought me. So you're going to help me? Fine. You should be thankful for our old friendship. Can't wait to help you on your journey. Amazing, let's set course for the Rock of Gelato. I'm sure that this time I'll get rid of LeChuck in a heartbeat. A little Monkey Island 5 reference. Will you meet me at the harbor? Yes, I'll meet you there, but... Wonderful. I'm just gonna look for some sunscreen and I'll see you. I said but. There's another section of our agreement that still needs to be honored. Which one? I thought we had agreed on everything. Everything? Bah! The time has come for the pirate of sea shanty. I don't feel like this is necessary. I had promised, now the audience is waiting for it. I gave my word as a sea dog. No one wants to hear you sing. I mean, not now. Can't we postpone? There's no better omen for your adventure, dear Threepwood, than a good strum to howl at the top of one's lungs. All together, drunkards and filibusters. Cheese, I don't think it's necessary. Don't worry. To heck with bad thoughts. Let's all celebrate together. All right, I think that's credits. Electric banjo? Perhaps. Cool. Thanks for the GGs. That's a fun game. Definitely a successful fan game, for sure. It definitely looks and feels like an old Monkey Island game. I think it might get a little bit lost in the sauce with some of the writing. I think it's a little too, I don't know, like it kind of gets in its own way a little bit. But it is fun. And a lot of that, the jokes that they do feel out of the normal playbook for sure. Who would have thought that just singing and playing joyfully would be enough to attract customers to the bar? Didn't you think about playing some music on Mardi Gras Island? That should have been the first thing to do, Mr. Cheese. So the first thing you did was collect random objects and ask silly questions to people. That wasn't me. Someone was controlling my actions. They forced me to do it. Think you've had a bit too much to drink, Threepwood. Thank you for playing The Booze of Monkey Island. This adventure is a fan-made project crafted with passion and created purely for enjoyment by fans of the Monkey Island series. The world brought to life by Ron Gilbert, Lucasfilm Games, Telltale Games, and Terrible Toy Box. Wonderful, absurd, cynical, and often dark, populated by unforgettable characters, captured our hearts when we were kids and never let go. With this adventure, our journey reaches its end. There will be no sequels, prequels, or spin-offs. After all, if you don't quite remember how things turned out with LeChuck, you can always replay Tales of Monkey Island, or like we often do, treat yourself to a marathon of all games. From Secret to Return, I guess. T-Return. That was a nice, charming little bit there. Yeah, references were cranked up to 11. For us, this saga remains the best adventure game series ever created. If you enjoy Booze of Monkey Island, let us know. You can write to us at this email, or leave a comment on our social pages on Instagram or Facebook. The game is over, now turn your computer off and go to sleep. With gratitude, The Booze of Monkey Island team. Cool. That was a fun little game. Whoa. Cool. Yeah, definitely. I think that's definitely a great call out too. The puzzles were really on point. They were branded very, very well. I think they were absolutely Monkey Island type puzzles. I didn't feel that anything was too like Moon Logic-y. That can happen in fan games in such a big way, right? If you're not careful. But yeah, really, really good, fun little game, I would say. Atmosphere was good. Enjoyed the little new characters and I don't know, very charming little game. Yeah, there was never a spot until, I guess the only thing that I was really, really getting... It's always so distracting. The only thing I was really getting stuck on was those flowers at the end, because I was like, I can think of a few different ways to put these together, but the game does not want to let me do those. But we ended up getting there at the end. I had kind of forgotten about the... I guess the references to the hair being up constantly. I'd kind of like just put that aside in my head. But yeah, I think they were all, it was a fair game across the board, and that's a high praise, I think, for fan game for sure. So thanks for the GGs. All right, so here's the plan. I've got roughly an hour left of stream. We have a number of things that are on the board right now that are going to take over an hour. Let me actually just bring up this spreadsheet here. So we have Airport for Aliens, which is our final first play. We've got Sid Meier's Pirates game. Pirates, I guess we might be able to squeeze out in an hour. Gabe 2 Hondo. I guess we've got a couple things that we can do. The Gabe 1 any percent could be done in under an hour. Manhunter, I hope I could do in under an hour, but I'm not 100% 100% confident in that. So let me think about this. But we're gonna do something before the end of stream because we've got about an hour. I'm gonna take a quick break. On the other side, I'm gonna have Bonnie. We'll get caught up on treats, and then we will do something on the wheel very soon. So BRB, folks. Hey folks. Alright, I've returned from a break. I have found this doggo right here. And that is that. So we've got a couple treats lined up here. We've got one that came in from Yo Chris Bro a little while ago. So those ones are for you. Look how big difference in volume there. At least in my headset. Alright, and then this other one came in from Osaku. Thank you, Osaku. Big crunch on those. Good. Alright. So, yeah, I've got about an hour left on my stream time for today. So the question kind of comes down to what the heck are we going to do with what we got here? So, we've got Airport for Aliens. We've got the Sid Meier's Pirates. We've got a any percent run of Gabe 2. We have a Hondo run of Gabe 2. And we have Manhunter New York. I think... Oop, we can get another Bonnie treat in there. She has not gone anywhere. I'm sure she'll be very happy to have another couple of treats. There she is. Here we go, bub. Some crunchies. Okay, so let me see exactly what we're gonna do. I guess what we'll do is, why don't we spin the wheel? We'll just do this old school style here. We'll spin the wheel, and if it's something we can do today, then we will do it. And if it's not something we can do today, we will table it for next week, so we'll have a plan. Here we go. Not much here. Not much left. Let's take a look. I guess I should probably remove Airport for Aliens. Okay, the Manhunter run is up. Let me double check what my PB is on this, because I think this will... I don't know if anybody's played Manhunter New York before. It is a relatively cruel game. Which is very fun, and I'm excited to get into it. However, it's a doozy. It is a doozy of a game to work through. So I'm curious to see what my last time was. Manhunter New York. Okay, yeah, hour 25. So here, okay, so I'm gonna remove this from the wheel. On the sheet here, I'm just going to mark it as hit. And this will be to be run next Sunday. We will open next week's stream up with the Manhunter New York run. I'll take Airport off because Airport will be done on Tuesday, or whenever the next stream may be. It should be Tuesday. So really it comes down to, are we going to do a Sid Meier's Pirates run or a Gabe any percent run? Okay, Gabe any percent. That's fine. We can do that, and then we'll grab the grubs. And that'll be how the day goes. And it is this one. And I'm also going to mark this one as yes. First play starts Tuesday. So we're basically down to these last 2 bits now. Pretty exciting. Perfect. Very loud. I have to do... hopefully this isn't too much of a jump on the user side of this, but this mixed up with my like headset mixes, I have to do some adjustments, I think. Okay. Gabriel Knight 2. The question is, I think I need to add Gabe 2 into my ScumVM all over again. Did not have this set to go. Browse, where are you? Installed. Okay. The wheel exists for these difficult decisions, indeed. I mean, this pretty much means that we have a new wheel imminently coming. If we manage to have a very quick Manhunter run, or Hondo run of Gabe 2 next week, it's possible that we will have a new wheel, I guess, the week after, so we're maybe 2 weeks removed from a new wheel. Pretty exciting. Let's see, I need to open up ScumVM. And then we need to go ahead. Get all of this going. This actually might work really nicely. Let's see. There we are. So it's been a hot minute since I've done an any percent run of this. So this could be fairly tight on the on the notes side of things as I run through it. Speaking of which, I should probably get my notes up and running. If I were notes, where would I put them? Put some tunes on in the back here while we... get this together. Actually, why don't we just do the prologue? Just let it play in the back while I get this together. Intro is pretty nuts. Which game is the magic wand from? So that is, if I recall correctly, that is the Nancy Drew, it's a Nancy Drew game. Can't think of what the title of it was. It's the one where you're locked in the theater. The final scene, thanks Galaxy. Yeah, that's the one. I always get the names mixed up with those.
warten.
Comb.
All right. Now we just need to get live split going. Live split's gonna look a little weird because I've had to like basically completely redo everything with with live split on the fly today. We'll have that sorted out. For the end of the next stream for sure. Okay. I guess we're ready to go. It's interesting that live split is not quite appearing here. Let me just re-add it as a... There we go. This is pretty annoying to have to redo on the fly. Sorry about this. Oh, interesting. It's chroma keying out my entire setup now. Why is it doing that? There we go. Okay. That'll do. Let's see if I can make the font a little bit larger. This is super annoying. So my live split before starting basically stopped working. It was working yesterday, not today. One of those things after a upgrade. So that's pretty annoying. However, I got a different version of Live Split fired up again, which has been great. But now this kind of newer version that I've got here has struggled with kind of like fonts and stuff, which is really weird. So it's not ideal. It doesn't look like anything is changing as I make these adjustments either. So we might just have to do a little bit of squinting to view it today. That'll be how we run it, as to not hold it back here. All right. Let's hope that my notes are good enough to go. And we'll begin the run here. Thanks for the good luck, Spade. Hey, Archie. We played through The Booze of Monkey Island, and this is the other spin for today, which is a any % run of Gabe 2. Very nice to see you. Immensely 90s about this. Yeah, this is like, this came up after the X-Files. You know what I mean? Coming up after the X-Files is The Beast Within. Would have been very natural to see that. we go. Not sure if my global hotkeys are working, so the splitting is going to be interesting. All right, inventory. Here we need to investigate letters.
If you don't...
Okay. We need to write the letter now. Need to look at the newspaper to get the location of our police station. The keys, you're missable, of course. I think we need to start with this, right? Thanks for the good luck, Elliot.
Well, I could be wrong, but I think this bag contains cement. Nothing. The Ubers have a nice setup.
What do I need to do here first? I need to look at the log first. I might need to. We'll grab the fur, I suppose.
Nothing of it. A metal pail.
Boy, it's been a minute since I've played this, so I'm like not in the rhythm at all. Okay. So we need to pick this up. We need to head over here. And that should get us the fur. I think we're out of here after this. I think we just use the keys with the car, right? Okay, we have to try to go to the police station. And then to the zoo. Yeah, the Hondo route is rough. I've gone for the Hondo, I think once before, and we were a couple points short. So hopefully at some point we can get to that. All right, Thomas. Now we can talk to him.
Hey.
What's going on here? Himself. There we go.
Have you worked here long?
Self again. Klingman. That should be it.
Hey, thank you.
While we're in here, I think we have to talk to him about everything. Gonna be a lot of this. Seeing his reaction to everything is so funny to me. Like the beginning of the acting process is so funny. Like every time he does something. All right, I think we leave after this. I think we head back to the farm. Did I forget anything? Did I need to start the recording, or did this happen normally? Oops. How do I do this again? Yeesh. Is it just this? It's just this. Okay. Klingman and a blank tape. Splice. Right. So this is... I think we start with Thomas. There, Dr. Klingman here. Show our wolves to Mr. Knight.
Thomas, Herr Dr. Klingman here. Show our wolves to Mr. Knight.
Yeah, wet your lips, that's it. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Back to the zoo. Then we have to do the walkie-talkie thing, which is if we go in here. Need those. This tape, I think, gets played over here.
Is
Okay, back to here. This is the receipt. No. Ugh.
there's some carbon on.
Okay, there we go. That'll work. Alright, we leave again, and then we gotta go to the city. I don't remember this being so clunky in terms of how the game felt. But this is how it goes, huh?
Heck.
All right, Harry.
Do you know any?
That
Well,
That's me, Gabriel Knight. Okay, so now we need to do our mailing. Where's our letter? Okay, we do have to try to go to the hunting club, right? Okay, I think that's all we need. Might just need the bottom one now that I'm thinking about it, but... Oops. This not take? I think we need to leave. There's the university.
probably I can. No, that.
I love this little section here. The acting is so funny.
Could you look at
Okay.
I have to go.
I just don't know why they didn't try to pad some of this acting off, like, until it was, like, the action had really happened, or had a little bit of a buffer. makes me, I don't know, it's just very, very funny. Right, this is all good, right? Good. It's like it's like as if you like if you're watching a movie and you heard every time that they said action. Like that's sort of how this feels sometimes. All right. We have to look at the door, right? Gerda could never be maintained or contained.
Well,
It is epic. So we had to do Gabe.
Where is
Gabe.
You must.
Lock door.
Gerda, there's a.
Exit.
Well, thanks.
All right, let's go visit Good Soup. Ooh, went to the post office, I suppose. Ooh, got the speed up. Gabriel's case.
Can you tell? Gerda's not sure where.
I'm gonna just go with all of these. I'm not 100% sure which one I need to go with.
Tell me about. You're the proprietor. You speak. All right.
I think we got whatever we needed.
Thanks.
That should be good enough. All right. The mayor, who I think is in this door.
What is this bill?
Trial records.
Do you keep Old Town?
In a hurry, I always felt like this section was always tough to do because that particular punch-in is like very close to the exit on the bottom. I think we're just getting the key here. Like that particular shot is like lit like a soap opera. It's very, very good.
It's.
I'd be very curious to see like what specifically, like what the ordering was that they shot this, if they did this front to back or if they did it like a real proper production.
Biography. I'm not biographies.
I think we've looked
Looks
at
like
both
they're
of
mostly about
those.
Germans.
What do we need? I think it's this one.
I have heard. Your most
I guess I should just do both to be safe.
the deaths had all. God Victor Ritter.
Okay, we've gone full Ritter. That's good. Gotta hit the right bookcase again. So I think we need to get back to town again.
Remember that. Why did they bring? What happened to? Where was the? Did.
It's so good. All the little like bits. I don't know why. I think it's not cutting as quickly as it possibly could.
That's the church.
So we're getting like a little bit more dialogue than we normally would on this. It's so good. What do we need to do? Dungeon. Do we have the note? No, I think we need to talk to the guy first. We basically need to give a note to the person in the church here, but I think we need to...
I had a
Okay, we have it now. Oh! Zipping. Yeah, this goes to this guy here. This will help us. Do-do-do-do. Okay, I think we go back. Let me just tell them about what we heard. Good. I think we go back to the library here. Oh, wait, hang on. Our time. This guy practicing to be in a...
I never got to meet. What was Ludwig?
Rick Astley video here. I think there's a way to get that walk consistently. That like super fast power walk. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo.
There's
Yeah. Yeah, don't let like the comments on the acting
I'm not. Who should
hold
I-
you back from how good this game actually is. This is a really good game, I think. It's a little corny in moments, but it's excellent.
All right, Knight.
All right, Knight. There is a ton of information and stuff. It's like one of those games that you play and you're like, oh, if I ever find myself in Germany, I would love to like go to a museum and like appreciate it a little bit more because I know a little bit more. I think this needs to go to Gertie first. Gerda. Gerda, Gerda, Gerda. I always forget to do that. Okay, time for the mail. It's definitely fun.
Das
This is a little bit insane, though. Like, what do you mean I have to pay for everything? Like, it's a video game. I don't pay. Okay, chapter 3. Let's get on out of here. Incredible realism. Okay, Ubergrau. Talk to Harry.
March.
Look at card, the note says. This one.
There.
I think I forgot to do that in a different playthrough, and that got me super, super stuck. Oh, cuckoo clock time. Powerful puzzle. Like a real adventure game protagonist. Yeah. It's just like we didn't have to pay for postage with on Gabe's thing. Like, why do we have to go through that song and dance with Grace? It just kind of didn't make sense. Of just like, yeah, this time we're gonna make
I'd
sure
rather
we do
pick
that.
something. I'd rather authentic Black Forest.
Guess I. There we go. Gotta pay for this though. Just a weird decision, like, to do it. Yeah, this is missing quite a bit of poisoning. I don't know.
Isn't that the detective from the last night's killing, Commissar Lieber?
Okay. Okay.
Looks like a television.
I think we do the evidence. We talk to him first, I guess, and then it's evidence report. These guys?
He's busy. I'll see him at the station.
Let's see him at the station. Okay. To the club. Find me in the club. Cuckoo clock full of bud.
All right, Xavier.
Did I miss something? Do I have to? I probably have to set the clock, don't I? Wait, what? I must have clicked on the seat. Weird, I don't know what I did there. We just wait. Just need to be patient. It is funny that his one animation as like the desk guy here is like to just like every once in a while like have a very upset look on your face and look around as if something had happened. Some odd noises while you're just standing there.
I should probably return those keys first.
Alright, I think we have to reset this. Like, I appreciate all the effort that they had putting this game together, for sure. But there's just some, like this. Okay. So much like neck scratching and like, oh, I'm being so undercover here. I don't know. There's just some sweet moments in this game.
Aren't some Oda.
Where's the book? There it is.
Rise. So,
Yeah, hunting. Club members. The club. Trophies. Alright, that should be it. So I think we're heading to the police station now. Hey, Umbar. Hope the work wasn't too bad. Welcome in. Let's see. Other victims.
Tell me about the. When were the. What?
Killer.
What is for?
The Black Wolf.
Have you?
Alright, that should be good. We need to look at this map here. Boom, boom. Isn't there a thing that we need to do here? I thought you used it on this like little note over here.
I still say that one in the middle is different.
Maybe I missed something with Lieber.
You keep.
Deep breath. Okay, there we go. I must have missed something. Okay, we're out of here.
I'm gonna take off.
I do love that they kind of remix the original police office theme. Keep it interesting. All right, so we gotta talk Ludwig. We need to talk missing persons.
That-
I think we're good. I think we're clear to go back here. We're gonna need to use the phone. Also need to write. Mail time almost. Okay. All right, back here, I believe. Oh no, we have to go to Van Glauer's now, don't we? Is he here? Okay. Oh boy, what do we have to? We have to talk to him about everything, don't we?
Tell me.
I'm gonna get some good acting in this one. I have lots of deep breaths before saying the line. Very good. Powerful stuff. All right, time to mail our stuff and then get the heck out of Dodge. I think this will be pretty much the end of our stay here. This guy's always in such a cheerful mood. Hey, Devor. Thanks for the raid. Welcome on in. Hello, Raiders. For fortune and glory. Hope you had a great stream.
Ich habe meinen Nackentag.
Hey, Shnan. Oh wait, this is the magazine bit, isn't it? I don't know if there's any mods in chat, but feel free to give Devor a shout out if you don't mind. We're doing a speed run right now of Gabriel Knight 2.
I don't want to bother. They're busy.
Is there anything more to talk to these guys about? Yes.
So what were we all talking about when I...
I want to do it. All right, cool. On to the next brew. Hey there, Gary likes games. All right, so as with everything in this game, we need to go to the post office first and foremost. This game single-handedly keeping the post office alive, I think.
There's no... My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
Did we get what we needed here? Yeah, we did.
Gracie.
What does he think?
All right, cool. We're out of here. See you later.
Done.
Danke. Smiths. Right, we gotta go in here. Cool. Thanks again for the raid. Catch you in a bit.
You mentioned the other...
I don't think we have to take all of these, but
The other
more
night-
time with the Smiths, the better, I say.
Well, maybe... I'd better go.
I'd better go. All right, so that's that. We need to go take a look at Gerda. Thank you very much, Vorius. horrific. We need
Yeah,
to
does
look at Gerda. I think that's all we need to do on that. I should go. Yeah. Yada yada yada. What do we need to do here? Back to the bedroom. I think we need the roses. I think that's this particular one. Chapter 4 is the hardest chapter of all the chapters, I think. Because it involves all the museums and stuff.
There's nothing else on werewolves in the...
Okay. Well, excuse me, Gerda. You're right. I went to the wrong room. Go through the secret passage.
Grace.
Grace Nakamura. Alright, we get those. Is this literally just an out and back? I'm not using the most up-to-date route. I need to probably update my notes at some point. Now that I'm thinking about this. At some point, my plan is to try and actually properly run this game at some point. It's very fun watching... I was watching Mike and Grubby and Bernie run this at some point earlier on. These runs are fun as well, just kind of winging it. At some point we'll get there. Okay, I think that was a nice gesture to ultimately get us access to the car. And then it begins. Museum number 1. Thankfully, we're not doing Hondo, so this becomes a lot simpler. We go into here.
This the hall.
Why would Lud...
Engel. The hunter.
I think we have to do every single one of these.
The wedding. The death. This is the hall. The hall is...
The hall. Okay, I think that's all we need to do for that one. We're going to go to museum number 2. Is Grace around? Okay. We have a ticket? We have a ticket. Okay. We need to go into here, I think.
Grace Nakamura.
Grace Nakamura.
Lud, the original.
I've got to see that.
Is that the display box for that one? Yeah, I think we got it.
Ludwig's...
The original.
Okay, I think we're good.
Even after...
Ludwig is 20.
I know that we need to also go and look at the painting over here, but the question is there anything else? Yeah, we have to look at the, to talk to the woman manning the desk here.
Maybe Mrs... In museum...
Okay, I want to say that's everything we need there. We don't want to go to museum number 3 yet. We need to head on upstairs. Back to the library. Okay, Barclay on the phone. I love the look of satisfaction every time she gets up from the desk. You could be sitting there casually and not do anything because you're so stuck and frustrated trying to figure out what to do. And she's always so satisfied regardless. Gives you hope. Okay. Museum number 3. This is the most frustrating one, casual to speedrun, of what needs to be done here.
Is there?
In fact, I bet you I don't even have to go through all of these.
Have you ever heard of?
Okay, we should have a new location. Yeah, let's see here. Starnberger C. C shopped. I don't know how you say that properly. But we'll post up here. In here, we need to go diary.
You know about Ludwig's diary, right?
Lost my spot in my notes. Black Wolf.
Did you find out?
Black Wolf.
What else do you?
Black
Is
Wolf.
there any way to?
And that's the exit. I think that's everything. Every exhibit in that 3 times. Yeah, I mean that's what it seems like. It's so cryptic when you're playing it casually for the first time and trying to figure out what you need to do. Where am I going? Are we just The note says go inside, leave, go to post. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna try
I'm not sure.
writing a letter here quick.
All right.
Okay, never mind.
Great.
Grace Nakamura. Oh, it's because I skipped the spot. Talk to Gertie. Special permit.
Get up.
Exit. Now we go upstairs. Okay, we're back on track again. There's a little bit of out and backing, and I overskipped in my notes. So we have the book. We call the phone number on it. We have to call Chaphill, which is this one.
I
What?
should get a letter off to Gabriel. I need to include a note to Ubergrau about the research permit.
Okay. Yeah. Why was that not a cutscene? Don't know. Okay. Perfectly fine. Leave. So now we need to go talk to Good Soup again.
Are the Smiths in there?
Smiths, Ludwig Stream.
I'd better.
I'd better go. Post.
There's no one there.
Okay, this letter goes to you. And I need to pay for it.
Duncan.
Okay. My nose is so itchy right now. Okay, I think we're out of here. Oops, can I please get the keys? Oh shoot, hang on, we did forget one thing. I need to double back. Oh, Velasco, sure. Yeah, another excellent role from that actor whose name always I should probably commit it to memory, but yeah, I always go Good Soup first in my head. I don't know why, but Velasco as well, yes. Don't forget those tools. All right, Rittersburg. All right, so we're just picking up that fax now.
There's no. There's no one there.
Cool. I don't actually even think that we need to read the facts. I think we just need to give it to
At
Georg.
least I have.
Come on. All right, facts to you. Here's the facts, nothing but the facts. All right, chapter 5. It's always a fun one. Right. Okay, we need to get the recorder, which should be here somewhere. Then Ubergrau.
Have. Well,
A police station. Tape on you.
see ya.
See ya. Oh, yeah, am I supposed to? I am supposed to use the tape on him, aren't
Sucker.
I? Sucker. I forgot about that.
I don't think.
You wouldn't take a traveler's check.
Okay, we already
That's me.
did it. That's weird. I thought there was going to be a tree. Dialogue tree. There is not. We just got to get him the money. Do we have the money? We do.
Well,
Alright. Let's go buy some food.
I don't think she speaks much. I don't. Weiss. I don't think. What? What? What?
I have to use the wallet. That's it. Alright. I think we have everything we need for this. Over here. So I think we do.
These
Oh.
animals are filth. These.
Where does this go? I thought this goes like here-ish. There we go. Forgot I had to beckon it forward first. All right. To the club, actually. We need to go to the club. Ooh. The hunting lodge, yes. Okay. The rope in here.
That ledge.
Is it rope on the ledge?
hate-
Yeah, okay. It's unfortunate we have to skip
I
over some of these
I
dialogue
hate it when I
pieces.
come up with ideas.
How am I not doing this? There we go. Now we have to look under
Nothing
here.
unusual about nothing. Hello. Someone's been tromping around barefoot in the mud.
Hello.
Orange mud at that. Same entry I saw at the hunt club.
Hang on.
If I
Okay, I think that's all we needed there, right? Okay, then I think we go to Klingman maybe next.
I wouldn't mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude adjustment first. I don't think showing.
Wait, what am I doing wrong here? Book, window. Oh, because we're one conversation ahead. Guy in a tub, talking to the guy in the tub.
What is Baron von? Do you know?
Talking to the
Do you
guy in the tub.
Are you telling me?
Hopefully that
I
was
wouldn't
him.
mind a chat, but Klingman needs a little attitude.
I'm missing. Oh no, we have dog tags. Here we go.
I'd love to show him the tags, but I need to get just a few more.
Okay.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
Oh, yeah, talk to the guy downstairs. Jeez. Problem is I keep forgetting people's names. So I'm like, I know Klingman.
Are you? Not.
I did not know this is Heinemann. Heinemann. Alright. Now, please let me blackmail you, kindly. Thank you. Alright, we already talked to that guy. So that's good. We had to talk to that guy anyway. Alright, we should see like the lantern, which we'll need. We'll need the matches. I need the shears that are in here. Yeah, there they are. Shears. Having bad druids flashbacks right now. Good. So we need to go right. I guess we go right here. Down. Oh, yes. Christ. Okay. So now we need to go back. Blackmail time. Hey, skull smuggery. Alright, just try not to die here, right? Boom. Oh, interesting. Looks like my splits are missing an actual split, so that'll be good. All right. Anyways, keep it going. Right. Mail, of course. That's the first thing we always have to do in this game. Let's check the mail.
Gabriel, you hate. You will it would. I have as you have, but you don't confuse yourself.
You probably hate me because I'm an evil person. Indeed. Oops, we need to go to the bar. I realized a little bit too late. Grace Nakamura. To the bar.
Emil will watch over. There's some.
Okay, I think that's everybody, right? Okay, we need the sheet, and then we need to get the bird. This puzzle's also a little bit wild, isn't it? Okay, back in here. So I think we need to do bread. And bird. Okay, new location. I always found that this was a tough one to sort of like navigate in a hurry here. See, like you can get very easily turned around like that.
I don't.
This is also a little bit of a bonkers cutscene and puzzle. Okay, there we go. I think we have to tattle, don't we? Okay, no, she's dealing with it. Is it? Yeah, it's right here. It's like the one of the middle ones. Couldn't remember what it was. Alright, so we're out of here. We need to go back to the new location. Oops. I don't know if I need to look at these, but maybe for Hondo I do.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to look at that and then immediately leave, though. Now we need to try to get the heart, I think. Annoyingly, I don't think you can do this any earlier, I don't think. Even though you kind of look at it earlier on. Maybe you can peek at it when you're talking to Gerda. Earlier on. A tendency to call her Gertie. Because her name ends in an E. But I think it's probably Gerda. Do do do. Okay, so now we need to go get it. going to be cooking here. It's a little bit of out and backing going on here. Once we're kind of in that final section, we'll be moving along.
Those look.
All right, cool. So now we just need to do this final puzzle in the other church, and we're golden.
Gabriel won't be.
This has not been the fastest run I've ever done, but it is nice to get back into a little FMV speed run. Such a fun one. Gertie sounds fiction.
Hello.
Interesting. Yeah, so Gerda with an A is a regular, I guess, name.
If I could get away. I think the box is.
But Gerda with an E. I wonder if that's sort of like an English styled version of that or something. Which one is it? Is it this one? It's one of those. Alright. This is what I'm supposed to split for 2 months later. It's all good. But yeah, that's an interesting piece. Something that I definitely wouldn't know myself. Okay. Now this is... The only tricky part is trying to remember what the heck is going on here. Where is everything? How to move around this place. Definitely going to need these pieces. We're going to need the map that's on the wall. I think that's everything in this room at this point in time. We'll zip in and talk to Georg, and then yell at the workers as well. I know that needs to be done. We go basement from here? I think we probably will.
I don't think this is. I don't think this is. I don't think this. I'm not sure. I don't think. I don't think this. I don't think this is working.
What the heck? Aren't you supposed to stay over there?
I don't think this is working for some reason. I'm not sure it's.
Maybe I'm missing. Am I missing a step?
I don't think this is working.
Okay, I guess we have to put the colon first. I guess that makes sense, but...
I don't think this is. The pilot is already. There we go.
Holy cow. Alright, fine.
Grace.
It's one of those frustrating things where it's like I know what to do, but like... bounded by the ordering. I think we need to,
How?
Yeah, it is this one.
Maybe I should see what's in there.
Oh, it's open the whole time? I must have clicked on the bottom.
A lot.
Alright, I know that we need the sign. Not really looking at notes here because I kind of generally remember what's going on here. He said as he messed everything up 100 times. Okay. Duct tape time, I think. This is hitbox madness, by the way. I think that this is maybe something that doesn't work 100% for me. That particular bit. We need the rope as well. Isn't there a rope or something? Did we get it? We got it already. Okay, cool. Program. Upstairs.
The mythology.
I suppose that large X had something to do with the seating arrangements.
Yep. I bet you're right.
The large... I'd better
Better check it. Do we have to go?
Grace Nakam. Grace Nak... These seats look comfortable.
Okay. Hopefully that's enough to convince her to do it.
It's a...
Okay, we're good. I think we have to test. That's the handle, isn't it? Grace Nakamura.
Perfect.
Accidentally scratched by a cat that took issue with another cat and tried to slap them, missed them, and hit me. Oh no. Local cats. Out of control. Sorry to hear that, Santa. Can't help but kind of chuckle, I guess. But that's what a strange situation. Seating chart. Okay, we just gotta talk to Gabe. We should be out of here now. Should allow us to move into the next bit. The very dramatic turn by Grace in the dress is always a fun one. Okay, Act 1, which I don't have a split for. These splits are a mess. Oops, I do not need to read that. Thank you for offering, though. Okay, Gabe time.
Can't move it.
Can't move it.
That's me.
That's me, Gabriel Knight. Do I need anything? I have to get the tape. Alright, I'm gonna safety save here just because it's been a while. I don't want to goof this up, and it's very, very easy to do. Play. Okay. Get the costume. Wear the costume. The makeup. Tape. Act 3. Oh, all right, let's do this thing. Actually, don't want to do that. That's okay. We might be able to get away with this, perhaps. It's okay. If we lose, we get to do it again, but... So that's down, which means we need to... a little bit turned around here. Okay. Bum bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. All right, I hope I'm doing this right because I uh-oh. I might have screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up. I did one extra door that I wasn't supposed to, so we'll do this, and I think we die here. Woo. Alright, let's try it again. I did one extra door, and it cost me everything. So yeah, the first order of business is getting that particular door shut. So I'm facing down right now, so we want to go this way. Did I close the door behind me? I sure hope I did. Good, turn down. Gonna Yui, shut the door here. And then hopefully everything worked out properly. How did I goof this up again? Oh, I need to go like this. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I actually might have had it correct the last time. Just turns out I may, in fact, be a moron. Act 2, Gesundheit. Little police squad joke there, I think. It took me a second to be like, where do I know that from? Okay, something has gone wrong again. This is a really annoying bit to get stuck on. So we need to close this door, is what needs to happen. As long as this one moves up, that would be good. I think I might just need to move a little bit differently, and I'm forgetting exactly specifically what to do. But I think this should be good now, because this will hopefully chase him into the right place, which is the end of this hallway. Yes. Oh, okay. Can't save there, I guess. I can't remember exactly when I'm supposed to do it. There, that's time. Alright, we got there. That run is super fun to do. It's such a fun game.
Don't shoot! Let him
It's such a goofy FMV roller coaster. Some really like great performances, some good music, a really compelling story, unforgettable look. It's also just completely goofy. Like, it's just the best kind of video game. Big fan. Thanks for the GGs. Thank you, Ryan, for submitting this one. Always a treat. We have a 100% run still on the wheel, so we'll be returning to Gabe 2 very soon. This was a good warm-up for what should be a very memorable run. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Van Klauer in there. Let's go. Oh my goodness, this game rules. It's so good. Good at reading canine facial expressions. Seriously. Look at these guys just standing around the fire. Cut to black. It's so good. But yeah, Grace kind of just like looking at Gabriel as a wolf, and you know, Wolf just kind of is a wolf. Looks back.
It's all arranged.
Of course, I'll open the
Don't do
door.
that.
Yeah, make sure he's dead.
In this case.
Came up so quickly.
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
Fine, I wanted you safe in America, so sue me. It won't happen again.
All right, people. Thanks very much for hanging with me for that run. Very, very good time.
What was Von Glauer really like?
We'll never know, because I clicked on accident. We'll enjoy the credits, though, as we wrap today's stream up. Thank you all very much. I'm a little over time at this point, so I'm going to dip. But thank you for hanging out with me. We're back to wheeling and dealing again. We're going to be opening up next spin stream a week from now with some Manhunter New York, one of the most, in my opinion, most difficult Sierra adventures that I'm aware of. So that should be a pretty fun one. So be around next week if you can. Side note, I guess, we'll be back probably before that as well. We're going to go back to some Toonstruck speedruns, and we're going to begin a first play of an airport for aliens currently run by dogs. That will be our first play for the time being. So plan is to be back at it as usual for Tuesday. Plan is Tuesday.